Again, this is going to be a tactical race. Each swimmer knows exactly what they can do and what they can't do. They will basically start off the race feeling each other out to see what the particular plan is going to be.
They'll look at Zoe Thacker there from Mason.
And she's swimming the 500 free, so she may have a little bit more endurance in the tank towards the end of the race.
Yeah, she does, definitely. She actually has one of the fastest times in the country for her age group in the 1650 free, second fastest in the USA. So she is a distance type swimmer. She also has the 12th fastest time in the country in the 400 IM.
If she's within striking distance, she could bring it up. I mean, 200 yards compared to 1650.
Yeah,
it's, like,
it's a sprint.
Yeah, it's like a two mile versus a 50. So it's going to be a great race, and hope the people watching will take it in.
So Gracie Long in lane 4 won a state championship last year as a freshman in the 100.
And again, team points. I mean, we talk about individuals, but each one of these individuals is actually not even swimming for themselves, but they're swimming for their team, and those team points towards the state championship as a school.
Of the 8 competitors in this race, only one, Ferrara, in lane 2, is a senior. Rest underclassmen.
Good start.
And it's about 5 across.
Yep. Almost looks like a dance line rather than swimming.
Thacker a little bit of a break in lane 5.
Zoe swimming very comfortable right now. Gracie's holding her stroke together quite well. Our young lady in lane 3, Lauren Heller, even though she's a freshman, she has a ton of experience.
Yeah, from the time she was 10 or 11, she had fastest time in her age group in USA swimming. So she swims in big meets.
Paige Kelly, Kara Norris, Madison Meyer on the outside.
Thacker pulling away a little bit.
This next term will pretty much dictate where we're going to go with this, because somebody's going to take off here. 51.9. That's a very, very fast split.
It's Thacker and Long neck and neck.
Yep, you can see the feet coming up now, a little faster on the turnover.
Heller closing a little bit, but it's going to be Thacker and Long.
Zoe held that turn a little longer. She saved herself a stroke. You can see here on this lap.
Yep, Thacker.
She's kind of getting the lead because she saved that extra stroke. Now we're going to see who wants it. 119.55.
Thacker and Long doing battle.
And again, Thatcher's experience in the 500 may pay off here. It's going to be close. Zoe held that turn quite well. She's pulling away now.
147.19 is the state record in this. Thacker pulling away. Zoe Thacker. 147.43, just off state record time. Zoe Thacker wins the 200 free. Gracie Long finishes second.
Her second 100 was 55 seconds, which is an outstanding second split for the 200 free. But if you notice, she held her turns. She picked up her kick on the second half. She did all the right things, and that's why she's the state champion in the 200 free.
Kara Norris in lane 7 finishes strong and finishes third, and Lauren Heller, the freshman from Walsh Jesuit, finishes fourth in the state. But there's your state champion in the 200 free, Zoe Thacker. And there we go. Great reacts.
Oh, yeah. They, too, put in a lot of work.
They look more nervous than she did. They probably are, to be honest with you.
They are.
That's Mom, Dad, Grandma, and Grandpa.
Yep. It's a wonderful experience to see your granddaughter or your daughter win a state championship.
Boy, and she pulled away at the end. You can tell she's a distance swimmer.
She kept that.
She turned that into a sprint.
Yep.
And there you go.
They all knew. I think Grandpap's really getting excited about this.
Grandma too.
Yeah.
There she is again. She has the second fastest time in the country. That's USA swimming time in the 1650 in her age group, girls 16 and under. So Zoe Thacker, a name to keep in mind as we travel along.
And she'll definitely be the thread in the 500 now. So,
and she's an IMer too. I mean, that's what's impressive. She also has one of the fastest times in the 400 IM.
well, we find very much today we don't have swimmers that are specialty swimmers. Our swimmers, I think, in the state of Ohio are very versatile and can swim pretty much just about any event possible.
It's also impressive. She finished second last year by 4/100ths of a second. How much do you think that drove her? You know, and if you're a coach, being a coach, here, do this, do this, do this. Those are worth, you know, hundredths of seconds.
0.4 of a second, you can't even
This is
blink.
4/100ths.
Yeah, 4/100, you can't even blink that fast. So, you know, it's a fine line. It's a fine line, and she did exactly what she was supposed to do.
And there she is, your state champ, and the family. Big smile. She has a stuffed animal with her.
Yes,
too.
she does.
A good luck charm, no doubt.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
That is Sully from Monsters Inc. fame.
There you go. Well,
Spoken like a guy who has a bunch of daughters.
That's right. And her head coach, by the way, is Mark Sullivan.
There you go.
So there you
That's
go.
probably where it comes from. Zoe Thacker finishes second a year ago in the 200-yard freestyle. As a sophomore, this year as a junior, she comes back and takes the top spot on the podium. Zoe Thacker, the state champion in the 200-yard freestyle. What a job by the junior from Mason High School, one of the fastest in the country in the 1650 free. And Zoe Thacker, congratulations, the state champ in the 200 freestyle. Take us through that. I know it was competitive, but tell me a little bit about that kick at the end.
I've been practicing working my back half really hard because in the past that's where I get caught. So I took my first 100 out. I saw everybody was right next to me and I tried to really step up in that last half and it worked.
Last year you finished second by 4/100ths of a second. How much did that motivate you this year to do those little things that you're talking about?
It motivated me a ton. I got caught in the last half last year, so I was working on it this year so it wouldn't happen again.
Zoe, I wanted to tell you while you were swimming, you didn't see it, but your grandparents and your parents were actually going crazy, probably more excited about it than you were. Tell me how important your family is to you in the sport of swimming.
Oh, my family's so important. They're my #1 fan club. I couldn't do it without them. They're the best.
Zoe Thacker, congratulations. Great job. The 200-yard freestyle champ for 2013. The junior from Mason High School gets it done, and a good look at her biggest cheering section, her family. Plenty to cheer about in this
Oh,
one.
absolutely. They probably still don't believe that their daughter and granddaughter won.